Alright, hello everybody, it's Demon, coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully I can actually talk and I don't start suffering here very soon, but luckily, as I made mention, I think in the last episode, I had that implant put in. I've been suffering a lot. I currently have 4 ibuprofens in me. I feel great now. Hopefully that doesn't affect me that much, but it probably will affect the way I can freaking talk. So, give you guys a bit of a jump cut, because I think if I remember right, we're here on the Misery, trying to sneak in to get to Doma, and I think we have to do the Sirensong. Um, Sirensong will be duty finder mission. So I will see you guys when the jump cut ends. Holy crap, we're in? We're in. I actually didn't think we were going to get in this one. It said it'd take at least 20 minutes. Got lucky, got lucky. Oh, very skippy skip. This one's actually not that bad if I remember right. Hey look, somebody hasn't completed this one yet. Cool, willing to get more friends. Morning. Where the hell do you live at? We're waiting on. So this being a 50-50. Here's 50-50. Oh my god, I do notice I can't talk properly. My tongue keeps hitting the damn swollen spots in my mouth. I am miserable right now. You guys have no idea. All I can do is thank God that the pain pills are kicked in. Kind of why I've been sitting here for like the last half hour to an hour, just like slowly waiting as the pain dips down. I finally like reached a tolerable point, but it doesn't mean it made it easy to talk. Oh crap, more. I actually don't remember the bosses for this one that much. It's gonna suck. Kick his ass, kick his ass. Although I think I'm only gonna be recording one episode right now. I kinda really wanted to play the game. I was just like, how many episodes do I record? And I was like, one. That's it. I think that's the last round. Wait. That's a T-footer. Alright, I'm already pretty good with this team. This team actually doing pretty good. It's the only thing, you never know what you're going to get into sometimes when you play at randoms. But I don't really have anybody else that plays this game. The only other guy I tried to convince to play it was Red. Red only played it for a little bit. He doesn't want to play it. Sucks. What are you going to do? At least I can enjoy it with you guys, whoever's watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too, because I know it's a lot of gameplay. I've devoted a lot of time to this now. I actually never thought I'd actually be playing as much as I have, but I am enjoying these parts of it because I'm running Stormblood. Get him, boys, get him. Selection of Carlobos. What the hell's a Carlobos? I don't know why, that thing looks like one of those spooky scorpion things I see like in an old freaking Discovery documentary. Creepy as hell. Okay, this boss I don't remember. I don't remember it all. I'm trying to run off memory. My memory's dead. Oh no. Wow, that person actually ran far enough back they didn't get attacked. I actually didn't know that was a thing. I don't know, everybody get in circle, get in circle. Alright, what's it doing? What's it doing? Right here. Alright, so far it's not that hard to beat. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do. Yeah, we're fine. Oh no! Clever bitch. Come on, let's get in, boys. I got the dub. I keep forgetting about those damn abilities. I never use them enough, like all these bard abilities. I just use my attacking abilities. I use them every now and again, it just depends on if I remember them or not. And gone. Good job, team. I don't need that. I don't need that. Pretty much get all my armor. Another coffer. Ghost Bond Ring of Casting. I don't know what that is. Ooh. Watch out for that crap. Goddamn little bird. I'm just hoping by, I actually hope by tomorrow this swelling bit's gone. But worst comes to worst, if I have to tolerate this pain for one more day, I don't mind it. I just hope by Monday it's gone, because I hate this. That was a miserable day. Like, I've never felt this miserable in a while. That's how bad it was. Like, I'm sitting there trying to work. Can't talk properly. All I'm dealing with is, like, utter pain. It's miserable. Thing's dead. You're dub, you're dub. Not kidding you though, I really wasn't messing. I'm just sitting there, like, trying to work. And you have to deal with people, and it's just like, I couldn't tolerate anything. 0 humans could I tolerate. Like, I'm pretty calm. I have a pretty long fuse. The amount of pain I was dealing with wouldn't let me sit still. That's how bad it was. Like, I could not, like, sit still for more than a second. Oh no! Oh yeah, I better use my other ability. That's where I get yelled at. I'm known to get yelled at if I don't use quick more. Oop, I used that ability by accident. I love the misclicks. Kill the skipper. Oh, where do we go? Oh, we go this way. Big guy. Wait a minute. I have faint memories. I trust my Fate members. They usually don't BS me. Usually. Okay, that's one ability I remembered. I remembered something with melee attack. It was really weird. That was a wasted heal. That's a bitch. Oh, he's still on me. I tried to back up. Didn't work out. Yeah, be fine. Is this real quick? Ooh. Stay there with these guys. Okay, I'm assuming I just backed up far enough away. Back up far enough away. Alright, Raging Battle's almost done. He ain't going. Nah, 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 nah. I'm a freaking winner. I remember your ability. First time he got me. First time he got me good. That's because I couldn't remember it. Second time though, I remembered. Rock Captain. What weird. Oh my god, it's a lot of enemies. Well, when in doubt, use Quick Knot. Get a lot of these enemies at once. Back in position. It's always funny how that ability never seems to be able to fix itself when I actually goddamn need it. Not that hard of a boss, I'll take it. I don't need it. I rarely need anything anymore. I'm perfectly fine. I'll let the other guys get it if they want it. I actually don't remember the last boss for this. What the hell was that boss? That was that big bitch. Him I actually think I gotta be careful of. Yeah, I gotta be a little bit careful. Use AoE attack to kind of focus the attack on him. That. is with this new music? This doesn't even sound like a... It sounds like an alien music from like a 1950s sci-fi. Oh, damn it. Yep. What ability did you just use? Did you use an ability to force us to go near it if we look at it? I must not be paying attention. Ability? No. More concerned about not having that happen again. This thing? Is that it? I'm just gonna look around. Oh no, it does just keep seducing you. Okay. I thought it was something that couldn't actually... Okay, then I know what to do then. Just kill. I thought it was one of those ones where you have to turn around, but I guess not. Intriguing. Actually, cool boss. I don't remember this one. What the hell are we about to fight? I do not remember this. I'm screwed. I am probably very screwed. Oh, wait a minute, I do know this ability now. Oh, take left bitch. I do remember it. So you want to stand in an angle where you don't fall and get hit into that. Okay, I got you now. I got you now. I bet there's an advanced one and then a retreat one. 50-50 might hit it. Killer goes for the heal. I'm gonna stand right into it. Oh no 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 no! Oh my god, I was on the ankle. Oh my god, I did a last second move. I just saved so much trouble. It's a last second move to get out of that. Worked in my favor. To retreat or the other? Advance. Okay, I wanna get back as far as I can. I might hit it. Yep, I was in it. Tried my damnedest. Tried to get a good angle. It didn't work out. I'm gonna feel for it. I'm gonna feel for it. It's actually not that hard of a boss. I thought I actually had better ability than this. This I can deal with. Okay, is this to retreat or forward? I would advance. This time I actually ran pretty far back. I should be good. I just hit the edge last time. Got nothing on me, bitch. You win. You win. Mid-jump for limit breaker, get her, and that's one creepy ass bitch. GG everybody, thank you very much, and healer. I don't need that, I don't need that. Alright, we're out. Good group of players, good group of players. Ah, we leave the darkness and enter the light. Neat.
Thank the 12!
12 for what? What happened, Alfie? I bet Alfie got... I bet Spooky Ghost got him.
Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to the Misery, whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Laugh my ass off without Alzade just comes up behind him and just scares the shit out of him. That'd be great. That'd be a great moment. Hey, look, it's Doma. See? Doma. That really does not spell. That does not look like an A. That looks like a freaking E. It looks like it says Pome. P-O-M-E.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Salt's always present in my life. Ooh.
The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
I wonder who she's talking to. It doesn't really specify, actually. That's a good question. Got Alize, everybody here, ready to go do stuff here. Thanks again for saving us from certain death at the hands of the Lorelei and whatnot. Let's not soon forget it. Okay. Strange, just me or is the ground swaying? At 12, I've never seen a happier to be back on terra firma. Our voyage has instilled in me a new appreciation for the surfaces which do not move of their own accord. I think we're on a dock. I don't know what I was expecting, but this wasn't it. Very colorful, is it not? Congratulations, you now stand on Kugane, west port of Hingashi, regrettably the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Glad I am to have arrived. I would remind you all that we are far from home with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination. Our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Yes. Captain Carvalian, I realize you pledged not only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. Should ever be more interested to know how you would go about reaching Othard were you in our position. At the risk of saying the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there's a kind and generous soul here who will aid you in the right price. You cannot be first travelers seeking passage to Doma. Captain makes a good point. It's like that Yugiri and Gazetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Othard, assuming they're still not in the city. In order we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek out our friends. Leave it to me, Alpha, now. Making friends inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvalian, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in the large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or about to begin, the Shiokaze Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. That, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. Spite trade, you mean? But of course, surely do not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Dickhead. Perished of thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the navigator watch over you and keep you. Never quite get over the fact that Alize is more stubborn than Alpha now. Right then, to the holstery. After you. Good, good. Do love the Asian environment in this. Well, I'm assuming it's Japanese. It's a big ass tankard.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
It's Rito.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugane is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
I love politics. Don't trust him one bit, and neither should you. Give me the mere mention of East Arden trading companies enough to mumble and fine. Truly, you need not worry. So there are Imperial spies everywhere. Great, just great. Dare say Alpha knows met his match. And you must be hiding Zhed, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Pants. Wait, what? If some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed, when the hell did I steal somebody's pants? Know it? May I say what an honor and pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, my lady? I just know you and I are going to get along fabulously. What the hell was that? Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you would be so good to follow me. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. This is actually a really busy area still. There's a lot of players going to be here. Told you. Fair bit of players. Still popular. A lot of people still doing stuff here. Even the Aetherites look different here. Sniff, sniff. I say that is the smell I'm wafting from yonder tea house. Could it be? Yes, could possibly be the scent of whispered secrets waiting to be overheard. I note there will be hosts that like to dress in a local fashion. Don't like the cut of that man's jib. Not one bit. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. You're now standing in Tenkanto. Loosely translated means the Spire of Drifting Soul, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes references to the Aetherite which stands over yonder. The sign is remarkably different from those of Charlayan, yet I trust its function is identical. To man and a scholar, one does never cease. Far Eastern Aetherite technologies have a long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example is conjured by the Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune if you would like. No, I'm already attuned, so I'm good. You feel maybe we cannot spend all day standing at the Aetherite. Come, let us move along. The markets are next. I wonder how crazy this place was when this game originally released this DLC. I bet this place was packed. I mean, it's still packed. I'm not gonna lie, this place is still packed. But I think with 5.4 out, I'm assuming the Shadowbringers area is probably packed more so. See, told you, a lot of players. Oh wait, just passed that way. Be still my heart. Oh well, I expect no less of a bustling port. It's time to get to Yugiri here. Not that I expect to stumble across them just like that, would be nice. Fun gosh designs, not fun to settle with me, are they? Is this theater over there? We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane. I don't know what the hell he said. It's like Kugane guy, something like that. Kugane is, as you're doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So this prosperous, oh god, prosperous. Part where golden fortunes are made, less fortunes, or Kugane, are earned by local merchants. It's also quite logical once you learn the language. Hey, now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh, kindred spirit, what a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Greedy sons of bastards. Hancock of East Eldern Trading Company, you are with clients today. Wife is Master Caton. Pray allow me to introduce you my esteemed guest, but recently come from distant Eorzea. It's kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kugane Dori. Oh, I guess I was right. Sincerity is he ever appreciated? As he says, I am Caton of the Hukuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as an overseer of these markets. As we receive any foreign visitors to Kugane, we accept all matters of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean guild are welcome here. I invite you to pursue our wares at your leisure. People bow. Arms, armor, foodstuff, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. Guess how I say? Great. base. Where to next, I wonder? We're actually quite far from the docks now, aren't we? This place is bigger than I thought. Damn. Don't think I've ever memorized every detail of that street. There's at least a half a dozen shops that will soon be enjoying my custom. District up ahead, different air about it. If we pause here for a moment. Road leads to the Lijan Gai district in which Ijin or foreigners are permitted to reside. Where this helps to be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire. Precisely, so you see, it would not be unusual to cross past one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want to any physical altercations after all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Sekisi Gumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. Damn. What? Cut down then there? You're joking, right? That I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorous lot. I recall one instance when a foreign merchant and his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of the Sesagumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Oh my god. Look, I don't even want to think about that. I do, that sounds amazing. So as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or with yourselves, in the manner of the late Pledgely Adelegy. Oh, damn. Oh, how I amuse myself. We must carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean consulate. Like my character with their hands up. Alphino doesn't know what to do. She just put her hands together, crossed them. Jesus. Can't talk. I think you have to walk all the way up here, right? No. Ah. Well, either way works. Spreadability. Compared to Hingan, architecture is drab and uninspired, or mayhap I have simply had my fill going aesthetics, are they? Whatever that actually does look like crap. Danger, excitement, intrigue, oh my. So that building is full of Garleans. Some call it unwise to loiter outside the gates of a hostile empire's consulate. This is a smash consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guard's gate. There are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West. Were you to travel far and wide, you will find that many of such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without artisans. So much more I speak of, the soothing waters all in sin, the ephemeral delights of Pleasure District, but you are doubtless still wary from your long sea voyage. Let's retire to the company offices. Oh yeah, this person was done. This person was there before I was, and I got done first. That's saying something. I think the place we work at suits right up me out. The scent of wealth and power. I dare say we could travel to Maricea or the New World to find a man like Hancock waiting for us. Probably. Even though this is just a place Garlean Consulate, it's a lot more comfortable. It's not denying this place was built for Uldan. Long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present you to our humble offices. Much discussed, so refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. Nice fish.
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality.
And the reader,
You
though,
may
is still
avail
getting
yourselves of
recorded.
these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify, then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Auri Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugane.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
I think it's the sea that's between us and Doma. I'll take a naughty things.
We are here in Kugane, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast.
Wow, this place is like.
Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy. Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, with that, guys, unfortunately, I got into the episode. I think we're over on time. I think we're a little over 30 minutes. So, yeah, look at it. We're here inside Kugane. Kugane fun. But I actually don't know what else. I forget what we gotta do after this. I think we gotta go talk to more people, as always. Um, but it's been fun recording this. I do, like I said, I really do like Stormblood. I like the Asian culture they bring in. It's a lot cooler. It's definitely a different take for the game that makes it really freaking cool. Again, I apologize if I sound like crap trying to speak English, but I also have a swollen mouth, so it's almost impossible for my tongue to make correct freaking verbals. Or correct syllables. Whatever you call it. I don't know what the damn word is. I don't know this stuff. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, everybody, talk to Alphino and see what else we can do here in Kugane. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.